The board of directors of the Weinstein Company issuing a statement overnight saying in light of new information about misconduct by Harvey Weinstein that has emerged in the past few days, his employment was terminated effective immediately, a dramatic turn for one of Hollywood's most powerful players.
This morning, a Hollywood titan dethroned. The Weinstein Company announcing Harvey Weinstein was terminated effective immediately, ousting the man who founded the company alongside his brother Bob, just days after a bombshell New York Times report uncovered sexual harassment allegations against the movie mogul spanning almost 3 decades.
Harvey Weinstein is in some ways one of the godfathers of Hollywood. It was all smoke, but everyone was pretty sure there was a fire.
Ashley, right here, please.
Stars like Ashley Judd talked with the New York Times, alleging Weinstein met her for a meeting in a bathrobe and asked if she would give him a massage or watch him shower. Others detailed various sexual advances and misconduct. The Times reports that Weinstein had reached settlements with at least 8 women over the years. Weinstein's attorney calls the report false and defamatory and pledged to file a lawsuit against the paper.
Make some fun sunset plans because
This Weekend reporter Lauren Sivan said Weinstein touched himself inappropriately in front of her a decade ago. NBC News has not independently verified any of the allegations. Attorney Gloria Allred tells NBC News she's been contacted by some of Weinstein's accusers.
There's a great deal of fear by victims in general in Hollywood. Often women fear that they may never work again if they speak out.
Weinstein built his career with hit films like Pulp Fiction, Good Will Hunting, and Silver Linings Playbook, helping to usher big stars onto the awards stage.
Harvey, thank you for killing whoever you had to kill to get me up here today.
Meryl Streep.
I just want to thank my agent, Kevin Uvain, and God, Harvey Weinstein.
But following the recent reports, there's growing outrage that many in Hollywood knew of the allegations but remained silent.
Everyone is connected to him, and everyone feels somewhat indebted to him. That makes it hard and uncomfortable to be asked anything about him.
President Trump weighed in this weekend.
I've known Harvey Weinstein for a long time. I'm not at all surprised to see it.
In a statement this week, Weinstein said, "I appreciate the way I've behaved with colleagues in the past has caused a lot of pain, and I sincerely apologize for it. Though I'm trying to do better, I know I have a long way to go."
The Weinstein board said on Friday it had hired a law firm to investigate the allegations against Harvey Weinstein. Sunday's statement did not make clear whether that investigation is still ongoing. Harvey Weinstein had said on Friday, before he was fired, that he would take a leave of absence to, quote, deal with this issue head on. He was a big donor to Democrats, too, as well, and many have now announced, guys, that they will give those donations over to charity.
Wow. All right, Kate, thank you.
I'm joined now by Megyn Kelly as well. She's going to talk more about this on Megyn Kelly Today, and you're going to talk about it with someone who's now come forward to tell another disturbing story.
Yeah, her name is Lauren Sivan, and I knew her loosely when I was at Fox years ago. I know him a bit, too, for that matter. And she has come forward to say that she and he allegedly had an experience in a restaurant 10 years ago. She barely knew him, in which he exposed himself to her, and it went from there. She's prepared to detail this for the first time on camera live this morning, which takes a lot of courage. He has not yet weighed in on those allegations, which were first broken by the Huffington Post on Friday night. We've reached out to him for comment, but she talks about the disgust she felt in the moment and how allegedly brazen it was, and how she went on to tell many people, although didn't report it to authorities. I mean, this was a one-time exchange she allegedly had with him.
So this is going to be her first on-camera interview. As you said, she gave an interview to the Huffington Post. So does she feel now that it's safe to tell this story? Is that her mindset, that now the floodgates have opened?
I think what she tweeted out was that she felt that others, bigger stars than Lauren had come. She's a reporter. Major movie stars have come out and made these allegations, and she felt emboldened by the safety in numbers. which is, we've seen this repeatedly now.
Did she talk about her reaction when she learned about the other allegations against Harvey Weinstein? Did she? It was an open secret,
I think you'll find she wasn't surprised because Lauren has said that while she didn't go to the police and she didn't go to Weinstein's board, she told this story to anyone who would listen, and she will be detailing how the friend that was with her got an earful moments thereafter. So, at the time she was a local reporter in Long Island. This is not a powerful woman in even the reporting industry, never mind Hollywood, and Harvey Weinstein was and is a very powerful man.
Megyn, thank you very much. I want to remind people that she will have much more on this story in just a little while on Megyn Kelly Today.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.